Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of our Arsenal FIFA 23 career mode on the PS5. Realism is the key, and we're in the transfer deadline day. So I don't know if we look at our transfer hub, I don't know if there's really any signings that I'm looking to make today. We don't need Mudryk. Maybe if we get an offer for Neto, I would humor it, and then we could bring in Mudryk because Neto at 83 rated. He's looking like perhaps he deserves to get some first team football. Moretti would obviously be a cool one, but also 77. We've got Patino, and I'm just not sure if we really need to bring anybody in at the moment. Frimpong is somebody that I am looking at. I think he would be a great replacement for Tomiyasu, but maybe that's for season 3. I'm not sure because, well, Tomiyasu is great and he's higher rated than Frimpong at the moment, and so I don't know what to do about that. Kamara is another player who I'd really be interested in, but once again, we've got all of our positions covered, and aside from bringing in some youngsters, like there is the new Bellingham brother in the game. I wonder if he's actually introduced in the save. I don't think he is. Yeah, we've only got Jude Bellingham, who is now playing his football at Juventus, but his brother is not yet in the save. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think what to do. I would like to look at how some of our players that we let go are doing, like Holding. How is Holding doing at the current moment? Rob Holding, center back. 79 overall, playing his football at Red Bull Leipzig. And yeah, I mean, he's still just not that guy. You know what I mean? Another player who I would be interested in bringing in is Kilman. 26 years of age. Not exactly sure what his rating is, but we don't need to bring him in yet. We're playing so well this season. I know some of you have told me that we need to let go of some players, but I did a poll on the channel. By the way, guys, there's 2 polls on the channel. I want you to go and vote on them right now. They're going to influence the rest of this series and the next series that we do on the channel, the next career mode. So it is important for you guys to go in and go in and check on that. Who else have we let go? Lokonga could be someone that I'd be interested in bringing back into the team. You know what? What if we tried to do a swap deal? Get Lokonga back in and send Kokchu the other way. It does interest me. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, it wouldn't be the best deal financially, but we get a player back into the team that we had before. But I think we're going to chill on that for now. I think our squad is in a perfect place. And I'm sorry if you guys wanted to see some crazy signings today, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to get that done. Our youth academy is looking absolutely amazing. This guy, Diogo Castro, is our main guy. But yeah, I think we'll advance through this transfer window. We'll see if we get any deals, any offers. We do have a lot of depth. I could be willing to let some players go as we get an offer for Bayer Leverkusen for Kieran Tierney. 71 million. It's the highest offer we've had for our guy yet. And do we want to go in and sell? We only have Tavares as a backup, which doesn't exactly instill me with confidence. We're not really in need for the money. Would Arsenal sell Tierney for 71 million? Probably. He's not exactly playing at the moment. I do love Tierney, but if I could sell him for 100 million, I think Arsenal would let him go. So let's have a chat with Leverkusen. All right, I'm going to just go straight away and ask for the 100. It might be too much, but that is the only price I'm willing to sell him for. I think based on his performances, that is how much he's worth. Let's see what they say. They're going to offer 100 million? That's twice his market value. Guys, that I did not expect. And now suddenly we're in a position where we need left backs. We need to at least have a backup option in case he decides to go. We have Hincapie. I think it's Hincapie. We're going to add him to the short list. All of a sudden we're in this really tough situation because I wasn't expecting that deal to go through in any bit of the imagination. But you can't tell me that Arsenal would not sell Tierney, who I love. But 100 million, he's going 100% of the time. And now we are really in a tough spot. I don't know who to bring in. Guys, and now I just don't know what to do. I have some ideas, all right? I have some ideas. So first, we're going to look at our boy Nori. Ait Nori. Here we go. He is definitely an option. He is playing at the moment for Wolves, who we just smashed last month 5-0. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're looking like they're going down this season. Let's take a look at the table. All right, actually, Wolves in 6th place. Would they let go of their left back? I'm not sure. We also have a 1-for-1 replacement for a Tierney in Hickey. He plays right back, but he can also play left back. And I don't know what his rating is going to be. It could be a rough transfer. Brentford, possibly. Are they in the Championship or the Premier League at this time? I think they might have gotten relegated last season. Okay, Brentford in the relegation zone. It could make sense for us to try and snatch up one of their players to play in that left back position. Oh my God, guys, I was not expecting this. Obviously, we have an option to bring in a future star in Mendes. He's playing for PSG at the moment. Where is he? Nuno Mendes right here. He is still playing at PSG, 83 overall at the moment, lightning quick. He's got 82 crossings, so that does fit the bill. This may be the man that we bring in as well. An exciting prospect, 53 million, around the same value as Kieran Tierney. One for the future. I could possibly be interested in bringing him in. 21 years old. He's just a solid upgrade. We could probably get him for cheaper than we just sold Tierney. Okay, so here are our left back options. The only player that we have scouted is Mendes at 83 overall, and he does, to me, he seems like the best option for us to bring in. It's crazy. I did not expect to have this happen, but that is how transfer deadline day goes. Let's go a little bit into the future. Let's see if that deal with Tierney ends up pulling off, because if it breaks down, there's obviously no reason for us to bring in a new player, as we get a loan offer for Kokchu, and it's Manchester City who want him. And you know what? I'm going to give them him. As I've already explained, I've already discussed, don't need to repeat it. Kokchu, perfectly fine if he wants to go off on. And Manchester City seems like the perfect place for him. Oil Club, send him off to the empty had. Oh. No, guys. Kieran Tierney is walking out of the door, and I just don't know what to think. I don't know what to say. An excellent servant of the club, not been getting enough playing time. It's really tough to see this. But I think it's only right. I think it's only fair that we send him off for 100 million. He's going to be playing in Germany for Leverkusen, and it's a little bit weird. Of course we get an A. I mean, of course it's an excellent deal, but the squad does lack quality in that position. I completely agree. And Tierney has been sold. So that means it is time to go in, and it is time to buy some players. We don't really have an option at this moment. It needs to be done. And I think Mendes is the one that I want to go for. He just seems like the best one to get in. Frimpong could be cool as well. We could possibly switch him, but he's a right-footed player. I'd rather have a left-footed player from PSG. Does he want to come to Arsenal? God, I can't believe Tierney's gone. I think it was the right move, though. 100 million, you can't turn that down. You just can't. All right, come in here, my man. Let's have a chat. Okay, player swap. I could offer Kokchu. Would they be interested in that? Kokchu and 20 million. Let's see what they say. Come on, PSG. I know you want Kokchu. Come on. Okay, they don't want Kokchu, but they will take 77 million. Should we try and get him for 70? 70 flat? 30 million profit on the Tierney sale? Tension's already high. I don't want to raise it too much higher. 71.9 is what they will take. You know what? Let's just, come on, 71.5. Do it for me, PSG. Let me have your guy. You guys already have enough money. Perfect. They're down. And Mendes may be coming into the squad, the Portuguese left back. Let's negotiate a contract with the man. All right, I'm going to put him as an important first team player. I love the fact he's got his real face. That's a huge plus in my opinion. Important sounds good. He wants a contract length of 5 years. Perfect. They want a release clause. We can accept the release clause. If anyone hits it, we can renegotiate the contract just to make him happy right now. And he's not going to give me a wage. All right, he's currently on 70. I can offer you a little bit of a pay raise. And what do you say to 500,000 as a sign-on bonus? Perfect. He's happy with it. And Nuno Mendes is coming into the squad. He's not a huge, shiny star, but he's a young player who's already first-team quality, and he has huge potential. And I'm ready to get him in. Exciting prospect means that he has around 80 potential. So I'm excited. I think that this is the guy. This is our man. And we're going to bring him in. Put on that Arsenal shirt. Take some pics with me. And he should be starting our next game. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep it a little realistic. I'm going to start him on the bench, and then we'll bring him on for Tavares. What rating are we going to get? A C. All right, well, that's not perfect, but I think, you know, I think we can be happy with the business that we've just made there. Also, I'm changing formation, guys. It is going to happen. I need to get Smith Rowe in, and we don't need two CDMs. Thinking of 4-3-3 holding. Move this into a ram. And this into a lamb. And let me shift the team around real quick. Here we go. Sangare, I think he does belong on the bench at the current moment. That seems fair to me. It does make it a little bit weird for Patino and Zinchenko, but I think they can both slot into that CDM position. I think Patino probably should be on the reserves. That also gives us more options. Actually, Vieira should probably be on the reserves now. It gives us more options. Who Gvardiol is at left back. He probably does deserve to play left back, but I brought him in as a center back replacement, and that's exactly what he's going to do. So Mendes is going to come onto the bench just for a few games. Livramento, don't worry, he will still be getting playing time. But I think that this is the best way to play it. All right, so that is going to be the new look side. Not very changed. Nketiah obviously will still be getting playing time. But yeah, I think we've done it. We've hit some board targets. Perfect. And we see Kokchu has left. Good riddance. Get out of my club. I don't like your attitude, and you obviously didn't play that well. And he's going to Man City. So good to see him go. And now if we look at the squad, it's pretty much set, man. We've got a beautiful squad. Every player is going to get game time here, and every player deserves game time. It's beautiful to see, and that is all the business that we need to get done in the transfer window deadline. And that looks like it is going to be the end of the transfer window. So I want to look. Let's see. Let's take a look at who the biggest transfers were. So we saw Araujo going to Liverpool. We also saw Bastoni going to Chelsea. Those are two deals we already saw. Gakpo going to PSG. Bellingham to Juventus. Jota to Bayern Munich. And Tierney to Leverkusen. For 100 million, I don't think that we can turn that deal down. And also some more business by us. So we've been actually relatively busy in this transfer window. You love to see it. Looks like Jesus is finally fit again. And we're going to advance onto our first game of the... Okay. Leverkusen also wants Granit Xhaka. Look, Granit Xhaka is not going anywhere. He is staying until the end of this series. I'm sorry, Neto, you didn't get into the game. I'd also be down to sell you, so don't be too comfortable. And Bakiu Saka is getting interviewed. He deserves it. He's been so good this season already. And yeah, let's move into this game against Aston Villa. All right, playing Aston Villa here today. I think I'm gonna play our strongest 11. Mendes on the bench. Should we start him? I mean, he probably deserves to start, but I want to keep it realistic. He probably wouldn't start in real life. Anyone coming off the bench? I don't really think so. Our bench is looking great. Only a single player under 83, and it's Nketiah, who's amazing. Our squad is so strong. Let's get into this game. It should be a win. Obviously, with the sliders, we never know what is going to happen, but I'm excited to see what we can do here. All right, Smith Rowe. You're into the starting lineup now. I want to see if you can make me proud. All right, Nuno. Wow, we have 2 Portuguese Nunos in the squad now. I just realized that. As he rips one from far out, not able to get onto that. And yeah, I'm excited for this game. Let's get a win against Aston Villa. They did get Marcus Rashford, and here he is bursting down the wing. He plays a good pass in to Zapata. And Saliba does well to win that ball. And now we break on the other side of the pitch. Obviously with the sliders, breaking is not so easy. Uh-oh. Ramsdale is able to get there, and it is a nervy start to this game. It's been a while since I played offline. I've been playing some Ultimate Team. As we give the ball straight to Diego Carlos. You know, Villa is a strong team. We can't count them out. Marcus Rashford. Gets past Declan Rice. Rashford! And I think it's Jacob as his first name, but Ramsey, a big talent in FIFA. And Rashford, on his debut, gets an assist. And we're 1-0 down. And I'm thinking that this could be a long game. It was good hold-up play by Bailly. And then Rashford with a flick. And Ramsey is just completely open in the middle of the pitch there. This new formation could give us some problems. But Smith Rowe deserves to get on the pitch. I said in the last episode I would be experimenting a lot more with our lineups. But I don't think this is an experiment. I think that this is just what's going to happen. And what a shot there by Martinelli. As Smith Rowe finds Jesus. And we go level. And it's that man, Gabriel Jesus. You can never count him out. He is the man of the hour, the man of the season, the man of the match, most likely. And in our pink kits at Villa Park, we go level. In the 34th minute, right before the break. And I do think that, Mendes probably deserves to get onto the pitch today. Do we bring him on at halftime? I'm thinking we do. I want to give him a full half. I just didn't want to start him. I didn't want to, make him too nervous. As Odegaard tries to get one past Olsen, just not quite able to. Uh-oh, Ramsey breaking through our defense once again. John McGinn and Rice with a great tackle there. Can we maintain the ball? Yes, we can. All right, Saka down the wing. 89 rated Baku Saka. What a goal that would have been. Oh my God, I dream of goals like that. Look at how he cuts inside, hits the finesse, and it just didn't have enough curl on it. And not able to beat the goalkeeper. And that is going to be halftime. All right, well, it wasn't a bad half. We did score, obviously. We did concede, but we have 6 shots to their 1. Definitely dominating the game as of yet. I do want to look at the player ratings. Not the player ratings, the overalls. All right, so 84 on the wing for Rashford. It is Jacob Ramsey. He's at 79 at this point. Junior Firpo, that is the left back that they have. And 75 Olsen in goal. What happened to Martinez? Why is Diaby on the bench? They must have sold Martinez, but why is Diaby on the bench? I guess they wanted to get Rashford into a game. Why did they even need Rashford if they have Diaby? Take a sip of my coffee and just wonder. But we are going to make one sub, and that is going to be Mendes, the other Nuno in our team, getting onto the left back. He's not the greatest defensively, but offensively, he does have a lot to offer. And that is going to be the only change that I make today so far. It's a tough game here against Aston Villa today. Let's get into this. Let's get into the second half. Let's score like we did in the last. But I don't want to concede in this half if we can avoid it. As Leon Bailly, some trickery here. Gets it past Odegaard. John McGinn. And Bailly playing it down the wing. Zapata's got it, and this is some great football. And Mendes with his first interception on the squad. Here he is. Wow, he is absolutely rapid. And he gets a ball into Gabriel Jesus! And he comes on and gets an assist. And look at this, they'll be celebrating together. Doing Jesus' classic celebration. Number 3 looks good on him. And wow. He was so quick cutting through the middle. Just split the defense with that pass. But it's all about the finish, isn't it? I mean, that's just a beautiful finish. 2-1. Jesus getting his brace. We played well so far in the second half. Smith Rowe. I love having the 2 cams. It definitely makes the team more dynamic. As Odegaard is played in, finds it into Martinelli. And I think that's got to be the game sealed. 78th minute. And with Martinelli scoring that goal, Odegaard getting his assist. Both our cams getting an assist today, as well as our debutant. I'm going to get Nketiah in. Who else wants to play today? We could put Papsangade in for Rice. Rice has played well, but I think he probably deserves to play. And let's also get in Vieira. Yeah, I'm liking this ability to rotate a lot more. We can fit Vieira in more. Vieira can come on the bench. And, you know, Sangade, while he's great, I don't know if he deserves to start. And Saka is through. And Saka is just running straight through the opposition. Stops it into Nketiah. And we win a corner. I wanted to get Nketiah a goal. Probably should have just taken it with Saka. Let's let him whip it in. Gets cleared out. But I want it... Oh, I tried to whip it straight back in first time. But that's going to be the first win of today's episode. Nuno Mendes coming on. And really his only involvement today was getting that cross. Or that through ball, that threaded pass through to Jesus. And yeah, we dominated Aston Villa from start to finish, and even with the new sliders, we're conceding more, but we're still just cutting defenses to shreds. And as the news article says, Arsenal keep on winning. And with that performance in the last game, I think Mendes deserves to come into the starting lineup. And I also forgot I have not added a development plan to him yet. So let's go into the squad hub. Let's go and find him right here. Has potential to be special. That means 90 plus overall. Ooh, what do we do? Do we work on his attacking stats, or do we just go straight defensive wide back? Make sure that we improve his defensive stats. I don't know. I kind of want better crossing on him. You know, I think this is a good balance. 16 weeks it will take him to get to the next overall. Has potential to be special. I was not expecting that. Not even in the slightest. So I'm definitely excited about that. It means we made a great transfer. Tierney was probably not going to grow much more. And we get our youth squad monthly report. Not much has really changed. All right, so I'm going to simulate here to this game against Brentford. An easy week by all accounts, except for an easy month actually, except for the fact that we've got Roma here, who is going to pose a big challenge. We've gotten the final scout reports back on Hickey 78. Glad that we didn't decide to go in for him. And Kilman coming in at a 79. I would have thought that he would have grown a little bit more at this point. But yeah, let's get into this pre-match conference. Actually, I'm going to skip it. How many more days do we have until we have to come up here against Roma? We've got 3 days, so I am actually going to heavily rotate the squad here today. So today, I'm basically going to fully rotate and try a new formation out. I want to try the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I want Nketiah in, who's gone up to 80 overall, which is always good to see. Balogun's going to get a game. Vieira. Let's get in Zinchenko, Xhaka, and Patino. Oh, I like that. Let's get in Ben White and Gvardiol. Mendes can play, because Mendes needs some more playing time. Livramento up to 81 is always good to see. And let's get Turner in. Why not let Turner play a Premier League game? Fully rotated side here against Brentford, expecting a win either way. We could lose, and if we do lose, it's not really a big deal. We're not undefeated this season. Still sticking with the new camera angle. Excited to use a lot of these, players who usually are on the bench. Completely rotated side, even the goalkeeper, which is unusual for this career mode. And Zinchenko took a weird touch there, but he's got the ball back. Patino, can he thread a ball through to Balogun? He can. Balogun with a chance. That wasn't Balogun. That was Nketiah. My bad. It's kind of hard to tell from afar. But Nketiah's gotten the goal there. And 80 overall, coming in, instantly scoring here against Brentford. Maybe we have to make the sliders even more difficult. I'm not sure what to say. But we've absolutely sliced Brentford apart there within 5 minutes. And Patino getting the assist, don't forget. Patino with an assist. Always good to see. And Brentford 1-0 down to start off this game. But they've come right back. Damsgaard into the box. And I was just wondering what Damsgaard overall is. And I do want to check. So this match starting off crazy at the Emirates. Damsgaard's at 79. Do they have any stars in there? Palacios is the interesting one. Got Strakosha in goal. Yeah, they've got a pretty good side. It seems like they're playing their strongest 11 against me, which is always good to see. I think our teams are, you know, we obviously still have the better squad, even though it's our full backup team. But still enjoying, you know, that the AI is playing their strongest team against me, even though it is Brentford. But I do believe we beat them the last time, as Mendes breaks down the wing here. He's threaded in so well, and he is just such a fun player to use. And wow, he wins us a corner. Strakosha with a good save there. Zinchenko will whip this in. Into Livramento. Can't get on there. We'll try the cross again. Nobody is there that time. And Brentford regains possession. Alright, Patino. Back out to Mendes. And he's back in the box. And it's Balogun! And in Mendes' second game, his first start, he gets another assist. And I'm starting to feel like it was a blessing in disguise that Leverkusen took Tierney off our hands. Being able to introduce a fullback with so much pace. And I told him to join the attack in the instructions, and he's been doing just that. And it has been just wonders. And Balogun, that might be his first Premier League goal. So glad that I put him in, and he actually scores, bashing it, smashing it at the near post against Strakosha. And we take the lead again. Guys, Mendes just feels so good. And that is going to be halftime at the Emirates. Good half, I'd say. I'm proud of the boys. Damsgaard running into the box. There's players in the middle. We just had to block the cross. That's exactly what Ben White did. And now a corner comes in. Can Turner catch this? I'm sad Turner hasn't gotten a clean sheet in his first start in the Premier League in this entire series, I think. Oh. Ben White not able to close down Damsgaard, their danger man. And John Joe Shelby runs the length of the pitch to celebrate with the manager. He's doing googly eyes at me, and I wouldn't do that if I were you. I mean, look, we're playing a weaker side, so we can't really be too mad that we're conceding goals to Brentford. But I do think we should be playing better on the defensive. But Patino, oh my God, it didn't have a lot of power on it, but what it lacked in power, it made up with inaccuracy. And the goalkeeper having to pull off an acrobatic save to keep that out. And we win another corner as Nuno Tavares is speaking to me on the bench. All right, Zinchenko, whip that in. Into Gvardiol. Not able to get there, but can he get the rebound? No, Strakosha is going to hang on to that. Nuno once again breaking into the attack. He'd be a great winger, honestly. Into Nketiah. Wow. I mean, throughout this whole series, we've sung the praises of Nketiah, but he just continues to impress. He continues to be that guy. You guys want me to give him more playing time, and that's exactly what I've done today. Started him in a Premier League match. He's probably going to stay on till the end of this game, and he's shown us why he deserves to play. I mean, what a finish, man. Maybe the goalkeeper should have gotten there, but I've still got to give him my plaudits. So let's bring on some players here. Let's bring on Sangare in for Xhaka. Neto probably deserves to play. Balogun getting his first goal, but he is going to come out. And past that, I don't really think we need to make any subs yet. We can bring on Smith Rowe eventually. But yeah, let's make those subs. Let's get on some more of the big boys. Neto gets a -6 at striker, which doesn't make any sense. because he does have striker listed in his alternate positions, so he should technically be able to play there, at least with a -2. I don't know why it's a -6. And here's Neto on the ball, speaking of. And Mendes getting forward again. He whips one in. And Nketiah not able to get there, but Sangare, oh god, he really should be winning that rebound. That is going to be full time. Both games in the Premier League today have been won. And we're going to go straight into our next match against none other than Roma in the round of 16 of the Champions League, a must-win game. We want to get far in this competition. We want to win that competition. We're not going to be able to do it if we lose to Roma in the first round. I'm going to skip the press conference. Can't really be bothered. It looks like Mendes is just fit enough to start this game. And this is the team. We're going with our full strength 11. Is that Mats Hummels in defense? I am excited to see what their team is looking like. They've got Verratti in there, Dybala, of course. I'm excited to see the ratings of their players. Martinez in the back. I wonder which Martinez that is. Is this the bench that we want? I believe it is. Such a strong bench. Nuno Tavares coming off there for Livramento, definitely. Norton Cuffy probably hasn't got enough playing time this season as I would have liked. But playing against 3 in the back, we usually do well. We're playing here today at the Emirates. It should be a fixture in which we could, really impose ourselves upon the opponent, make them nervous about that next round. As the boys are juggling together, Odegaard, Jesus, Rice, and Saka. But Dybala, Verratti, and Kondogbia, great players on their team, and I actually want to take a look at them. Let's look at them right before the game starts here. Belotti only 80 overall, Zaniolo 85, Dybala 86. Any standout stars? That is Mats Hummels in the back, but no, they've got Jordan Henderson. They bought some strange players, but all in all, their squad is not anywhere near as strong as ours. So this should be a win. This is a huge game. Our first Champions League knockout stage match in God knows how long. And we want to start off with a positive result. I'd love to keep a clean sheet. I'd love to win the game. But are we going to do either as they're in the box here? Zaniolo. Great tackle there by Gabriel. And now it's time to break. What a ball from Odegaard. Jesus should have got there. But Roma is playing so well today. Already really worrying me. Uh-oh. Guys. What am I seeing? Paulo Dybala has gone through, scored against us, and we're 1-0 down. Verratti is going to be a tough one. Oh, but look at this break. And it's Smith Rowe. And it's Smith Rowe! And the Emirates is going crazy, and we have equalized almost as fast as we conceded in this game. Smith Rowe back in the team, back in the goals, and I don't know how he's been sitting on the bench this whole time. It was hard to bench Partey, but now that Partey's gone, we've gotten the replacement Sangare, who's not quite at his level. It just felt right to kind of alter the midfield, switch from 2 CDMs to 2 cams, and it seems to be paying off so far today. Although we have conceded quite a lot, it has been harder to keep those clean sheets without the 2 CDMs. Mendes has done so well. Guys, he is a revelation, to be honest. I didn't expect him to be this good. I thought he'd be alright. I thought he'd be an okay replacement. As Odegaard threads through Jesus. And that is why Martin Odegaard is on the pitch, guys. Look, Smith Rowe adds a little bit more pace, a little bit more goal-scoring threat, I think, than Odegaard. But Odegaard's passing ability is second to none. I mean, he's threaded that pass through to give Jesus a one-on-one, and we know Jesus. He ain't missing that. And Roy Patricio already letting in 2 goals in the first half. We take the lead, and the Gunners are singing our songs. I would be delighted to see this performance from the boys in real life. Conceding a goal Obviously not what you like to see, but then coming straight back and making sure to make amends. That's exactly what we've done. This Martinelli. Can Odegaard... Wow, dude. Odegaard's passing is just... It's beautiful. But how's his long shot? Oh my god. This is an Odegaard masterclass today, guys. Odegaard woke up today feeling dangerous. And he's launched that into the top corner. And I feel bad for Roy Patricio. He hasn't really had much of a chance today. And Odegaard, he's already deserving a man of the match. An assist? He may have... Who even... Like, I don't even know who assisted Smith Rowe. It could have been Odegaard. Odegaard might be sitting on 2 assists and a goal right now. But regardless of if he got that assist to Smith Rowe, he's been just lights out so far today. Well done, Gabriel. He's done so well there. I thought he might have given away a penalty. As Vieira threads one through to Jesus. Jesus. Go and celebrate with the fans, man. You deserve it. Go and celebrate with the fans. 4-1. Jesus with a brace. Is he going to get a hat trick today? Is this the leg? Sealed, signed, delivered? I don't know, but what a finish, man. I mean, it's unnecessary, that finish, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, the subs will come on now. And we're leading 4-1 against Roma. Roma playing some crazy ping-pong passes. Saka able to head that clear. Oh, and Martinelli's won the ball there. And it is another chance for us to break. And he's just going to run all the way through. And he hits it with the outside of the foot, Travella. And that should be the end of the game. He's doing flips. Martinelli is flipping. And we're dipping with a 5-1 win over Roma. Now, look, some of you guys might be saying this is unrealistic. I actually tend to disagree. Our team is so strong right now. And we looked at the ratings of Roma's players. They're nowhere near as good as ours. And that is going to be full-time. What a game. What an episode. We are going to end it off there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. A new signing in Nuno Mendes. Winning our 2 league games and smashing Roma. They got absolutely destroyed. Maybe in the next episode, I'll toy around with the sliders just a little bit more. But without any further ado, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, morning, night, whatever time it might be where you are. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, peace.